Welcome to this video. Tonight we're going to be making green bean casserole. It's going to be a fusion style, so I'm going to do East meets West. I'm going to make Chinese style green beans, and then we're going to fuse together and make traditional green bean casserole for Thanksgiving. So if you're new to my channel and you like this video, please like it and subscribe. And let's get started with the ingredients. So here I have fresh green beans. I have 1 pound of them, and recently I picked up this wok, grabbed it at a yard sale for a few bucks. So we're gonna fry the green beans in there, using some vegetable oil back there. And some of the traditional ingredients, we have cream of mushroom soup. We have some of the onions there, the fried onions. I just went with the Trader Joe's brand because I was in the store earlier. I just picked those up. I have a half a cup of milk back here. In terms of seasoning, I'm just gonna crack some black pepper and use some garlic powder. I'll probably use some of this in the wok as I'm frying the green beans. And you could also add salt to taste. Now, something else I'm gonna do that's a little bit different. I mean, some people do it, but not everybody is. I'm gonna caramelize yellow onion here. So I'm just gonna do this in this cast iron skillet over here. And then at the end, I'm just gonna throw it in this Dutch oven here and put it in the oven. Or you can just use a casserole dish if that's what you have. All right, let's get started. All right, I just heated up some butter right here in the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna put my yellow onion in there. Just want to mix it around. So I'm gonna let that settle in for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll add more butter. You can also add sugar. My secret ingredient, which if you watch my videos before, a lot of times I add a little bit of this to everything. So I'm gonna add a little bit of apple cider vinegar. But I want to get this started first. Yeah, so just cut up a yellow onion, heat up a cast iron skillet with some butter, and then every few minutes you're going to incrementally add some butter and mix it around. You could add sugar, brown sugar. I'm going to go with the apple cider vinegar. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to cut up the green beans, get those ready, and start heating up the wok over here. So I'm going to add some vegetable oil, heat that up. And you want to preheat your oven at this point to 350. Okay, so right now I'm just cutting the green beans. All I'm doing is halving them. They're already clean, they're dry, so I'm just cutting them right in half. So I'm trimming the ends, cutting them in half, and then I'm gonna get the wok heated up, and then I'm gonna throw these in and flash fry them. So I'm only gonna fry them for about a minute. I'll do it in a few batches. I'll show you that now. All right, the onions are really coming along. I just added a little bit more butter, sprinkled some sugar. I'm gonna add a little bit of the vinegar. All right, I'm gonna mix that up, and she'll be good to go in a few minutes. All right, the onions are coming along good. I heated up the oil in the wok. Just get a pair of chopsticks. See some bubbles there. I think we're good to go. So that's up to temp, and what we're gonna do now is we are gonna add one batch of the green beans. I usually do it in like 2 batches. So we only fry it for a minute. So fry it for a minute, and we'll pull it out. I'll probably use a spider to get it out, and then I'll do the second batch, and we'll be good to go. And then we'll get the casserole together to put in the oven. All right. So the last step for the green beans, I cut up some garlic. I drained out most of the oil. I left a little bit in. So I'm just adding the garlic in now. And so we'll let the garlic heat up in there for about a minute. And then I'm going to add the green beans back in for a few to cook a little bit longer, and then we should be ready to get it in the casserole dish for the oven. Alright, so we're just adding the green beans back in, and we'll sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder along with the garlic. You can add salt if you like. And again, we're just going to mix this in, back down into the oil. I drained like about 90% of it out. I just left a little bit in there. Yeah, so let this cook a little bit longer, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so what I did was I transferred over the green beans into the Dutch oven. I added some of that cream of mushroom soup, cracked some of the black pepper, and now I'm going to add the actual milk. And I'm going to add in some of those those caramelized onions I cooked in the skillet earlier. I'm going to add some of the actual French onions. And the idea is you want to save some of the French onions until the end, because at that point what we're going to do is going to put this in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes, and then we'll pull this out and add a little bit more French onion on top at the very end. So I'm just going to mix it together now, and I'm going to put this in the oven. I'll show you that in a minute. All right, it's going in the oven, and we'll check back in 25 minutes. Okay, it's been 25 minutes. Practically done. I'm just going to sprinkle a few more of those French onions right on top here. It's smelling really good. Just going to put it back in the oven, give it about 5 more minutes, and we'll be done. The casserole just finished. I took it out of the oven. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the recipe. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and happy Thanksgiving to all of you.